Also, probably my favorite Will Smith song, but
Hey guys, welcome back. Jason, Kramzer, and Joe just finished ranking the 6 studio albums of The Clash, and now we're about to get into our top 10 favorite Clash songs. There's a lot of good ones to choose from. Most of them are on London Calling. Who wants to start off?
I'll get it going. The first 9 songs are going to be the first 9 songs off Cut the Crap. No, I'm kidding. My number 10 is going to be Hitsville, UK. Got kind of like a cool, like Jackie Wilson flavor almost. I dig it. Number 9, I don't think it's on an album. In fact, I don't even know where you can really find it, but I know it's a track. This is Radio Clash. Really nice kind of like clap along, stomp along. They do kind of like that Rebel Radio vibe, which I always kind of like when bands kind of do that, and I dig it. Number 8, killer dancey bass line, Magnificent 7. Number 7 is going to be probably our most famous track, London Calling. It's just got that really sharp, spiky guitar and bass, and then the crowing is awesome. Number 6, I've got Something About England. I really like the piano and just kind of the breeziness of it. Got Spanish Bombs at number 5. I really like the reggae chords and then just like a deadpan delivery. Number 4, I've got Safe European Home. Bill was kind of touching on how that song's kind of like the throwback blueprint for a lot of stuff that came out in like the mid to late 90s and then the early 2000s. I love the thing that makes it for me is the backing vocals, kind of like the call out shout outs are off. Number 3, really nice hard rocking off London Calling is Clamp Down. I absolutely love that song. Great example of how just simple guitar power chords or whatever can just crunch and tell a story and bring a lot of character. Number 2 and number 1 are actually more of their poppier songs. Number 2 is going to be Rock the Casbah. I've always loved that song. It's probably the first Clash song I heard. It's just got such a cool beat and percussion to it, and it's just a lot of fun to sing to. And then number 1, Train in Vain, one of my all-time favorite songs. I love it. One of the songs that isn't absurdly, about protests and about anti-government. It's a little different, and it's just a really fun, pretty song. I dig it a lot. Train in Vain, number 1.
Alrighty, I shall go next. And there's, as much as I didn't love the Clash albums on the whole, kind of listened to other than London Calling, but there's a fair amount of good Clash songs to choose from. I have at number 10, I Fought the Law from the US version of the debut Clash album. Really good cover, great energy, just a fun song. Number 9, Should I Stay or Should I Go? One of their poppy songs from Combat Rock. 8, I got Safe European Home. My lone song from Give 'Em Enough Rope. It sounds super modern. I like the horns kind of that come in, the guitar. It sounds, it still sounds good today. I think it doesn't, maybe Clash sounds a little dated, a little of its time, but that one, Safe European Home, sounds really, really good. Number 7, I got Train in Vain from London Calling. Doing these lists of the Clash, I kind of discovered I think I prefer Mick Jones to Joe Strummer in most cases, and that kind of is reflected on my songs list. Number 6, also from London Calling, I got Death or Glory. Just a really good kind of story song, but it's not one of their protest songs really, but just a good kind of story from Joe Strummer and the band. Number 5, I got Lost in the Supermarket. Kind of a fun critique of capitalism and consumerism. Number 4, from London Calling, I have Spanish Bombs. Really kind of cool vibe to this. Another kind of like vibrant storytelling effort, and some good vocals between Joe Strummer and Mick Jones on this too. Number 3, from London Calling, I have the title track, London Calling. A little bit move towards maybe regular rock. Really great bass line. Again, vivid imagery. Just a good song. Number 2, Rockin' the Casbah. One of 2 songs from Combat Rock. Such a like sing-along-y kind of dancey effort. Just a perfect kind of pop song. And kind of shows that they could write these when they wanted to, but they just didn't that much for some reason after London Calling. And my number 1 is going to be The Card Cheat from London Calling. Just a great kind of, really loud, rocking energy. I think they double tracked every instrument on this just to try to make like an anthemic kind of just big song. Another really good non-protest song. It's a story song, and especially on London Calling, I think they did that really good and used a lot of good imagery. And I wish they'd done it more on later albums. But that's my list. Number 1, The Card Sheet.
Well, you're wrong about one thing. They did continue to write songs like Rock the Cast Odds, all over Cut the Crap.
All right. My top 10, a lot of London Calling. I got 8 tracks from London Calling in my top 10. It started at number 10, though, not from London Calling. I've got Charlie Don't Surf from Sandinista, one of the better tracks from that record. Number 9, I've got Train in Vain, probably their poppiest song, I would say. Also, I want to mention that even more specifically than London Calling being great, the first half of it is really my favorite, because the first half of London Calling is a lot more early 50s rock and roll, amped up, kind of rockabilly type of stuff. And the deeper you get into London Calling, the more and more the sort of reggae influences start to creep in. I think all of these tracks, except Train in Vain, are from the first half of London Calling. Got at number 8, Rudy Can't Fail. Number 7, I've got the lead off and title track, London Calling. I've got the excellent Brand New Cadillac. Love that guitar riff. Number 5 is going to be the other track that's not on London Calling from Give 'Em Enough Rope. I've got Julie's Been Working for the Drug Squad. And then my top 4, I've got Jimmy Jazz. Always love that track, sort of the really cool, slow vocal delivery. And then at number 3, I've got Hateful. Number 2, I've got Lost in the Supermarket, another really kind of like upbeat, poppy tune with a sort of a political slant to it. And then number 1, I've got Spanish Bombs, a track that I believe both of you guys had as well. Just a great tune, catchy, but with a message. So yeah, that's my top 10. We got another fun video coming up for number 3 this time. We're going to be doing a video on songs with cities in the title, inspired by London Calling. So that video will be up tomorrow. Be sure you hit like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and of course, comment below with your favorite Clash songs, and we will see you then.